Eniola Badmus TV. Entertainment without.
Hi, how are you? How are you doing now? Very well. Thank you very much. That's the whole point. And don't worry, I'll come back and do this. Let me just say hello to people. My wife is coming. I'll come back when they start. Come and do this. Ah. White money. Not the yellow money. Good evening, sir. Very well.
Good evening, sir. You're welcome.
Let's welcome ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Lagos State Governor, the person of Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome. I will not be under pressure. No pressure formed against me shall prosper. I shall deliver in the name of Jesus. Our governor just walked in and I don't know what I'm doing again. Everlasting King of glory, help me. Ladies and gentlemen, our governor just walked in. I'm under pressure. I refuse to be under pressure in the name of Jesus.
Well, thank you very much. Right, as a government, we have a whole lot of responsibility. A responsibility to take care of all of our thriving industries and sectors. And if you notice in our team's agenda, right, there's a second E there, which says entertainment and tourism. So it's not something that we just created today. It's something that has been in our DNA. It's something that has been part of our economic agenda as a government from the on-go, from the very set. And so this is just the one that you're seeing. There's been a lot of collaboration that we've had with other entertainment companies in the country. And what exactly have we been doing? We've been training people. We've been training, script writers, film directors, artists, and all of that. And so we've been paying sort of like their tuition fee. We've been giving them opportunity for them to learn more. But with Headies now, Headies for us, like I said earlier, is like the Grammy of Africa, right? And we've been part of it. I personally have been part of it from the back. Now it's going bigger and better. It's going a local flavor to a global state, right? And the minimum we can do as a government is to support such initiative. And so that's why we believe that we're taking the stars out of the country to Atlanta. Headies is going there, and as a government, we're supporting them and we're on the journey with them to Atlanta. Two things: to show our artists and to also show the rich culture that Lagos has in stock for the world.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I'm sure you all enjoy your evening and you join the movement. We'll see you all in Atlanta. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sorry for coming in to join the governor. I'd like to say something to you guys and thank you so much for. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. See, this is just a defining moment in our history, and I want everybody to actually really support this. Oftentimes, we go on this kind of like journey on our own. It's not all the time that you want to do something as massive as this. Then you have your own government. We talked about this for so many years. All those guys that have made progress around the world, they have their system behind them. They have their system. So if we are having this, our government, our own governor, saying, you know what, guys, We're here for you, and we are going. This is not partisan. This, if you're going to the world to have something as major as this, you need policy and decision makers. Because we're going with a large number of people, and we have to protect ourselves, our reputation, so that our government, and their own government, there's diplomacy. And the exciting thing is that our partners, the U.S. government, the White House, they're going to be at the Headies. The consulate here, they're also supporting the awards. And they're not just supporting the awards, they're supporting the creative industry. It's not just about the Headies, it's about our own creative industry. Wherever we're bringing, the world is accepting. And we should be proud of ourselves. We should clap for ourselves, and we should just also clap for our leaders and thank them so much for making sure that, we're able to face the world and conquer. There's so much talent in this country that it's just like you're at the beach and there's so much sand. And some of them may not be discovered. That's the fear. But if we have this kind of support, trust me, the sky will be the limit. The guys that are making progress in the world, everybody's making noise about now, they're not up to 10. And I see these guys when they come up and when they hit the limelight. And I know how many people that are even as talented that don't have the opportunity. This is just so defining. And I want you guys to all support this initiative and this movement. Yeah. That's why we say join the movement. And I'm glad our governor, the government of Lagos State, where you come from, wherever you are in the country, and make it and become superstar. They are recognizing this and they are joining the movement. Thank you so much, Mr. Governor. God bless you.
Hello there, welcome back to Eniola Badmus TV, and I have the ever energetic and of course ever thrilling AOA comedian right here, and I think it's very right for me to start this conversation with him on the birthday song note. So I'm going to sing Happy Birthday, Lua. Hey, happy birthday to you.
I'm supposed to be dancing right now.
So you should be dancing. You're wasting my song. But again, I know you had a fantastic day yesterday. I was checking out all of your posts, and I'm sure you had fun. Just like that, 50 don't go, 51 don't come. How do you feel?
It feels good. I mean, it shows that I'm still in progression, and I have every reason to thank God for life. And yeah, basically, I'm happy.
I know you are. And we're celebrating a lot of things today. We're celebrating the gathering of stars and the progress entertainment has made in Nigeria, particularly music. You've watched that progression for many years. How do you feel about where we've come from and where we are today?
Well, we have come from a very long journey, and it's good to see that the entertainment sector is adding serious value to the economy at the moment. And it's also good to see that it is taking us places. And when you look at all the artists from the likes of Burna Boy to Davido to Tiwa Savage, Wizkid, and the rest of them, you can tell that what we have now is more like an export material that the world is waiting for. So when you find yourself in that reign and time, you're meant to celebrate. You're meant to be happy. You're meant to share that joy, knowing fully well that all of that is happening in our time.
All of that is happening in our time, is said, and you've seen a lot of times, right, when it comes to the progression we've noticed in many years down the line. And yes, looking at the collaboration we're having with Lagos State government, how do you feel knowing that the government now recognize the fact that we, in the entertainment world, are contributing immensely, not just to the values in the society, but also to the economy?
Well, I would say it's been long overdue, and for the government to get involved now is a step in the right direction, because this kind of collaboration is going to give birth to even more successful achievements in the entertainment sector and also in the government sector as well. So it's a pretty good measure that is going to be a win-win situation.
And this is a prelude to Headies happening very shortly. Are you going for the Headies this year, knowing it's outside the country?
Of course, I'm going for the Headies.
And what are your expectations?
I've attended all the Headies. And so this one that is taking us international is going to be an addition. So expectation will be me seeing that Headies taken it to another level, even much more bigger and better. So we're all together. the stars will shine.
The stars will shine. Thank you so much for talking to us. We told you already that tonight we're celebrating stars in the entertainment industry, and this is brought to you proudly by the Lagos State Government as well as Headies. And yes, this is also a pre-event to the Headies 2022 happening in September. And I have one of my favorite Nollywood stars right here with me. And yes, I like that you're smiling. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm very well, thank you.
That voice, that voice.
Also, my voice is just,
I miss that voice. Say it again.
for the longest time, I did not like my voice. I'm serious.
Well, that happened to the most of us.
Oh, it happens to you as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like to play back to my.
Exactly. I hated playing back my voice, but so it's always very surprising when people say, I love your voice, and or
I love your voice. One of the things that definitely drew me to you in the movies is your voice.
oh, really? You know what? I went to do my passport in Abuja, I think about 2 years ago, and I was talking in an office, and someone just burst into the place. I said, I know that voice. I know that voice. Immediately I heard that voice. I said, I must come and see the owner. It's crazy.
It is, and it's distinct, and that's one thing I love. Good to have you here tonight. I know that you're out to celebrate. You've been celebrated. You're a star. You're one of the stars you're celebrating. It's the constellation of stars, right? Apart from those in the music industry, we're also celebrating everyone who's made entertainment what it is today. Let's talk about the journey so far. Many years down the line, the support we're getting now, especially from the state government, I'm not sure you saw that coming, but it means that something has changed. You want to share some of the things you feel is bringing this kind of collaboration?
I think it's long overdue. If you listen to most of the interviews I gave in the past, I said it's very, very important that the government invests in the entertainment industry for two main reasons. One is the what's it called? The music sector, the acting sector, the movie sector, the comedy sector, and the dance, arts in general, even fine arts. These are tools for molding the psyche of the society. Doctors fix bodies, engineers build houses and bridges, but the future, it is entertainment that comes into your home and molds your children right in front of you. And the children, the youth, are our future. So that's one aspect. The second aspect is this same industry are the strongest means of tourism for our country. You understand that in the past, even till now, if you ask the everyday person who lives abroad, they think we live in caves. And that's because of what has been being portrayed in their media, in their movies and stuff like that. And the negative impression of us by outsiders. And this is the best means of laundering that perception. This is the best means of most powerful means of tourism. And with tourism comes an interest in investment from outside countries. And this is where Lagos State has been very, very smart. And we hope it's not a flash in the pan, We hope it's not a flash in the pan. We have to look at, Lagos is so vibrant in the sense that, I hate to say, but they even digitalize, traffic offenses and other things. Like, I was driving the other day saying, it stopped me and said, this day, 8 months ago, you hadn't renewed your papers in just 2 days, And that's because it cost me digitally. The point I'm making is Lagos State is getting more and more smart in means of revenue. And this is one of them. Like, if you're looking at long-term goals of improving Lagos State, we have challenges, infrastructure, building roads and more networks. This is one of the means of getting more, more investments and stuff like that to make this place better, use our beaches, clean up our beaches, improve tourism in this country, and also investments. So it's a huge step in the way forward.
Right, a huge step, definitely in the right direction. But again, your fears are valid. I do hope that this is sustainable.
Exactly.
It's not, hanky-panky to...
Yeah, I say, look at the money. That's the inspiration of everything. Look at the money. Look at what you make in 20 years. Keep that focus, and we'll make it. if you keep your eye on the money like we can make, you make it. So let this not be a flash in the pan. Let it be a long-term investment.
I hope so too. Let's talk about the Headies for a little bit. It's the 15th edition happening in September. Have you attended any one of those events?
This is the first one I'm attending. To my shame.
Okay, so do you have favorites in the music industry?
Everyone's my favorite. I mean, I have a lot of favorite. I can't say. I mean, a mother is like a mother who has 7 children and saying who she loves the most. I can't say that. I love all of them.
I know that trick. But again, what are your expectations for the forthcoming Headies Award?
A lot of positive outlooks. However, I have to say, mixed feelings about where it's holding. You know, it's in America. I'm sure the producers have a good reason for that. But at the same time, you know, this is our base, our strongest base, even though it's spreading all over. But the base that was with it from the very beginning is here, especially our youth. And our youth are very, very important to us. So let them keep that in mind. I hope next year they'll come back. But like I said, there must be a reason why it went out. Also the fact that, you know, a lot of people will not be getting the jobs they used to, you know, having to do with the carpenters, the set builders, this and that, promoters and stuff like that. So mixed feelings, but I wish all the same. There might be, like I said, you know, might be pushing the product abroad and then, you know, maybe in the future have it there and also here as well. But let's see what happens.
Definitely. Yeah. Fingers crossed to that. Thank you so much for talking to us. It was fantastic talking to you.
Thank you. My pleasure too. You too.
Wonderful people, my name is Eniola Badmus, and of course I'm using this medium to remind you guys to please subscribe to Eniola Badmus TV on YouTube so you can get to what different trending news, you can get to what different entertainment updates, and of course all the news going all around the world. Guys, do not forget to turn on your notification so you can get to watch all of our content. Thank you so much, guys. And
Eniola Badmus TV. Entertainment without bounds.